Great blessing.
So this is Ecclesiasticus 43 and verse 27. It says, for we speak much and yet come short. Wherefore in some he is all.
Is what?
He is all.
He is all. Wherefore in some he is all.
Hey, him say now, him say, yo, we speak much
And come
and we
short.
still can't explain. You know what? Everything.
And that's what the name means.
He exists.
He exists. You see me? If you go down further, I say he is the breath of creation pretty much. If you go down further in his name. Everything will exists because of him. And even outside of creation, him still exists.
Yep.
You see me? So it's like, picture if you can explore to the known edges of the universe, right to the very edge. And then outside of reality, outside of creation, him still there.
Oh, the same really.
And exists in our immeasurable space out there. So.
When you look
In the beginning, in the end.
About that, man.
There's no beginning of days, no end of days. You can't fathom it.
I just keep saying still. I go
Brethren,
far,
you can't fathom the universe, much less outside the
if
universe.
you praise the Most High, the Most High have angels and if I praise him 24/7. May use our time. 24/7, right around the clock. You have angels of prayer. And yet still far short. Because people tell us, yo, you can never go far enough. Even if we do that every single day.
Every hour of the day.
Every hour of the day.
Yeah, just come on here for a couple seconds.
Come on, you can't. These people say, yo, you can never go far enough. Like, yeah.
Go on.
He said, how shall we be able to magnify him? For he is great above all his works.
And yet we have seen but few of his works.
Yeah. People tell us, yo, even the sun of the sea number, you know the number.
In every one.
If you take up handful of sand, you can't count the first 10.
Brother, you know it's trying for my one
You know,
head.
but as I say, it's hard if you count the
It's
first.
just the same, you know the names of the stars.
Come on, man.
And all of them.
The name of them.
All of them. He make them one by one. He know every one of them name. And you know, remember me, Minions. And grew up about 1,000 million and you know every one of them by name.
No female?
You know them. And the whole of them look alike and you know every one of them by name.
And the funny thing is, the word spirit, we go back to breath.
Yeah, man, yeah, can.
Numa.
Rabak.
Numa and I agree.
Rabak in the
Breath, our spirit, it get things moving, you know, motion, influence.
Yeah, go back right back to that influence. Because the word influence, it actually go back to one term I mean this ethereal fluid flowing from the heavens to pretty much guide the destinies of men.
Yeah, but his scripture just said wisdom what we get from him.
It's scripture tells us that wisdom is a pure influence flowing from the throne of the Almighty. You see me? So it's a spirit will guide the destinies of men. So everything what we do is guided by a spirit. The spirit of jealousy, the spirit of hunger, everything. The trees you have a spirit in them. Cars, you have a spirit in them will move them. Everything will move.
Even just
Rocks
walk right
of spirit,
Everything have a spirit. You see me? That's why you have like Asian people, them really worship things around them because them know that thing's spiritual. You see me? And them know that you spiritual.
You know, because them see the rock them there and they now move, them feel like say, oh,
They're living.
Them vibrate the fuck.
yeah.
Yeah, man, in the law of vibration, everything moves.
Yeah, exactly. Atoms are in constant motion.
Right. Verse 29. Ecclesiasticus 43 verse 29. So the Lord is terrible and very great, and marvelous in his power. When ye glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as he can. For even yet will he far exceed. And when ye exalt him, put forth all your strength, and be not weary, for ye can never go far enough. Right?
That's why even in death. Even
Cannot,
truth.
And that is why you can't get righteousness through works.
Me show a small example of how the Heavenly Father great. You see me? Go back right back to the motion thing or everything constantly move. You see me? You have a term in physics for them called absolute zero. You see me? We're pretty much 0 Kelvin. And the theory is, well, the reality is, if you can get a substance cooled all the way down to 0 Kelvin, not even the electron them in the atom now gonna move. Everything are gonna stop moving. it is impossible to get to 0 Kelvin. But you can go past 0 Kelvin. You see me? You can go to negative temperatures, negative Kelvin temperatures, you see me, and things still a move. But you can't go to 0, right under that 0, everything stop move.
Because that is death.
You see me?
Non-existent.
So, exactly. And it's impossible for your teen, and you know, long scientists go even to 0.01%. Almost there, and can't go to 0 Kelvin. Them flip go to the negative side.
Say, oh, the Musa is the
The God of the living.
no, we say of him belonging the issues of
That death, yeah,
Right.
we know that, yeah,
Yeah.
can.
Is it miss? So
You
the-
can't get everything to stop moving. It's impossible. Esau will want to do it, them want to stop
Yeah,
everything
get a priest of it.
so them can examine it. Stop one election and just look on it and say this can't move and just look on it. But it's impossible.
Yeah, Esau are the 0 point, the negative 0 point something Kelvin. And we are the, you know, the positive side. You might move negative on the negative side, and we are move on the positive side.
You have certain mysteries, man, where the Heavenly Father just block them from whatever achieving you.
But even the prophets, when I said to them, when them say visions, said this, I said that, and in some of them not hear, all them hear some thunder or some sitting there, can't hear that.
And that is the reason why Esau so lifted up, because him refused to give glory to the Most High, because him face all of these studies. Him a come up with these studies.
Yeah.
Them are
But enough of the
most of
you know, say if you really study some things, enough of the scientists them will come up with big discoveries. Them say them more and sit like Einstein, the theory them will come with. Him saying just sit down and my imagination just gone wild. Really, I don't really imagination.
And the preparation of the art in man is
Exactly.
from the Most High.
Exactly. The Lord has sent an angel if you just say, ah, yo,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
open
you know?
it or something, you see me? All the brother will make the atomic bomb. You see me? Oppenheimer. You see me? I think Netflix are trying to make that movie there. You see me? Oppenheimer. Yeah. It's an angel just come and say, yo, Ewa. I make that something. You see me?
Now, behold, I have created the Smith.
Yeah, right. Yeah, see me? That blew at the coals in the fire.
You just simplify it a while.
Yeah. I have a precept I want to bring out. And it's St. John 3 verse 11. It says, verily, verily, I say unto thee, we speak that which we do know, and we testify that which we have seen, and ye receive not our witness. If I have told you earthly things, and ye believe not, how shall ye believe if I tell you of heavenly things? And no man hath ascended up into heaven, but he that came down from heaven, even the Son of Man which is in heaven. Alright, so Yahawah said, look here, when you never go up there, me go up there. Me come from up there. Me I tell you, say I saw you go.
Yeah.
You see me?
Him say,
Paul get a glimpse.
yeah, man.
But the Lord make sure say, Pastor, look here, certain things, you know, but don't tell certain things, you know. As I Pastor, certain things are unlawful for him utter. You see me? And even with Moses, with Ezra, with Daniel, you see me, there are certain things where the Lord say, look here, not tell nobody this, you know. And you alone for know this.
John the
and through
Revelator.
the Spirit,
Eh?
we speak.
John the Revelator.
John the Revelator.
Yeah, and through the Spirit, we speak as a man. I believe it is same with the apostles that we have now. I believe there are certain things with the apostles,
What them see.
where them see, and them the Most High show them certain things. You know, from a
Hey,
pastor,
brother,
them
for the
can't say it.
for the conviction where them brother they have for decades. You know this brother, them office is something. You see
Yep.
me? Because even Apostle Kabar said, when him think about some of the things where Apostle Tahar go through, he tremble. You see me?
Obviously,
So-
the Most High show him things. You
And
know,
and everybody have them lot. All things
Yep.
is not for all men.
look on the very, you know what I mean, breaking down of the scriptures. That no, I mean, me just can use that alone. Like if you even go back to some,
Cornelius breakdown.
come on, look on all of these things. Like for the most I deal with you so close. That's not normal. So we believe even to this very day that the Most I have certain men, which are the apostles, from starting with apostles to high, that him showing certain things, man. But somebody that is the reason why when someone speaks certain things concerning the doctrines, some wayward things, some heresy concerning the doctrine, that is the reason why it can be so. The apostles them can just say, alright, And even we have the understanding where the Most High give us, where we can look upon it and say, oh, that's a bullshit. Just like what we go through earlier, the Trinity, we can actually break it down. These things are miraculous, man. So we actually see it and can break it down. You know,
Things where scholars can't see.
Things
People will spend their whole life
right.
a pour over scriptures and manuscripts and historical documents and them things.
I don't Corinthians, I go.
Scholars. We got Amos. So Amos 3, verse 7, it says, Surely Yahawah will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets.
yeah, you know. When you talk about the mark MOTB, you know, the mark of the beast, you saying for decades, for decades we are preached that. Why are we so convicted to that? The most I put a spirit on us, we continue to push it, man.
And now, hey, now at the wrong time for you to teach something else other than that the MOTB is the chip.
Yep.
Like me still don't know people, me still don't know IUIC a teach say yo, it's embargo and them something. Like how?
They haven't been saying anything about it for a while
No,
now,
no,
because they know
video recently.
them, eh?
Yes, you know, see it. Even the even me do one video upon it.
Oh,
You see me?
jeez.
I think at the New Jersey camp. Yeah, one man come up to them and he look like the person I listen to GMS. Cause they bring it up and say, yo, what's the mark of the beast? I think it's a chip. You see me? And the IUIC man them are going at it and I said, no, it's embargo. You think it's talking about you and me, small men and great men? No, it's talking about nations, brother. Them still I say that.
Me think that shit.
Anyway, you know the best part about it? With the Crimea incident. The most I just say, alright, I'm going to show you what is an embargo. And bilateral trading while it's going through an embargo. Like the fuck? Rubbish.
Rubbish, man. But hey, just we kind of go back concerning the Heavenly Father. This is Yahawaah speaking, man. This is what Yahawaah said. This is St. John 14:1. He said, and that is the reason we can use these scriptures, man, as comforters, reminders. Say, yo, there's a promise.
Comfort one another with these words.
With these words, man, there's a promise where the Heavenly Father make from Abraham to Abraham, Isaac, and confirm it to in Israel, in Jacob, which we are the offspring of those men. Now, He said, let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. Zin, where's the house of the Father? Zin,
Heavens.
the heaven, really like going like the universe, things where the whole galaxy. You know what I mean? Things that Isa like I tell you about 9 planets. Is it,
Yeah.
there's it's like this. It's like Isa.
Isa one go to telling shot. You see Elon Musk. You see me? He saying determined to make the human race a multiplanetary race. You see me?
Coupon him too.
Hey, and what is say what? In my Father's house are many mansions. Now look at this. If Israel shall be as the sand of the sea.
Where am I going to depart?
Fuck, where we are gonna which part of earth I go all the way?
One shall become 1,000.
Wait,
Which part I go all the
come on, which part? Yo, you look on the sand of the sea. Man, as shopper, them and say, yo, brother, take up a handful of sand. And the number of sand that did this, so.
More than people.
More than the fucking people on the earth. So if we are gonna be as the sand of the sea, brother, we need to stretch out. You know, we need.
Stars of heaven.
Come on, man. Yo, yes.
Once again, people believe that the Most High is limited.
Yeah, man.
Understand? So, even time, the time not limited. You know? You have seasons, and seasons is what a period of time. So you have various periods of time, but it doesn't necessarily mean that time itself is limited.
Yep. And hey, this is the assurance that Yahawaah give. You know him say what? In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. Alright? I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again. That is why we're looking for the second coming, because it is promised that he's coming back.
Right.
And if he not come, hey, no, I'm not say that. Me never gonna say if. You know?
Sometimes, like you think about it and say, why, if this not real, if that truth is not real, how the fuck we gonna come out of that predicament?
We're doomed.
You're doomed. If it had,
This not real, you know. And the fuck where we see a reality, you know. Me no want that, you know.
Yo.
I'm ready there.
And we dead.
Every time that come to my mind, Psalm 120, I think 123 or 124 come to
Will
mind.
not
If
be
it
the
had
Lord.
not been for the Lord, if we not have no supernatural divine intervention, we are going to deliver away from the wrath that
No
Esau bring.
flesh will be saved.
None.
None.
None, brother.
But niggas actually lack the vision. They don't
Virgin.
see they don't see the predicament and what come.
According to Esau, within the next 20 years, real food now going to exist again. The dog are going to make.
I fucking about I mean, I understand. Why?
Make the dog are going to make.
What wrong with natural
The
farm?
man say, you see me, the farming and agricultural sector are produce too much CO2. You see me?
Them say.
And the way how we raise animals to kill them is inhumane and cruel. So here what? We're going to use one cow to feed 10,000 somebody. How we're going to do that? We're going to take a piece, one muscle cell and put in one broth. You see, one broth and grow a big steak. So. And we are going, and the man say we can put any amount of nutrients you want it there. So you can name red meat all days of your life and not worry about the nutritional deficiencies.
They mess up the market, but see through them try to control the whole industry and them have to do it through mass production. You can see if every man would have them farm and have them thing to distribute and everybody good, but now them fuck it up. So they know have to come back and try if you reset.
And not everyone I moving them other thing doing it. Fuck up the earth and then run go somewhere.
And they fucking about
What fuck you up to?
And the thing is that him have enough quote unquote but not gonna say knowledge. Him have enough information and technology to fix the planet. He's
Hey,
have enough money to fix the planet.
To favor be shown to the wicked, he will not learn righteousness. Kind
I
program
understand
for
if
fuck.
Esau want to fix the world tomorrow, he
But if
can
you do that, what kind of control am I going to have? And that's the whole point.
I remember I get a kick off for basically fuck you know.
Yeah.
I have to rape like a picnic and sitting there.
Yeah, you know. Him think that. Yeah, you done a pretty
Yeah, we can go ahead.
Alright, it's Hebrews 16 and Hebrews 6, Salakia, and verse 16. For men verily swear by the greater, and an oath for confirmation is to them an end of all strife. He say, boy, he say, I swear to God I'm going to do it. He say, alright, me take your word for it. He said, wherein God, willing more abundantly to shew unto the heirs of promise the immutability of his counsel, confirmed it by an oath, that by two immutable things, in the which it was impossible for God to lie, we might have a strong consolation, who have fled for refuge, to lay hold on the hope set before us. So we flee from this, and we lay hold on it, and we have a strong consolation. Why? Because with confidence in can't tell we not lie.
Yep.
You see me? So he said what? He said, which hope we have as an anchor to the soul. It keep we in place.
Yeah.
I keep we sane.
Yep.
You know, like you have some people say coffee keep me sane.
Yep.
And this keep we sane.
YAHAWAH shimmy
The
or
hope in YAHAWAH shimmy or shine.
believe.
Hey, man, we can look on the world
Yep.
and get up the next day and say, alright, here what, may have hope.
You see, as the brother always say, it's temporary.
Right.
I never have that
Right.
hope brother, I lose it.
May I walk through the day, and I say right now, I hide the money here also, because I have some money for me, so I hide the money also and walk and say, I say, well, I'll wait. You want hide money? So I say this, you feel like say, because you hide the money, make nobody not take the money from you, because you walk by the mercies of the Most High. Brother, I have to pray to the Most High, say, yeah, that's the wrong thing to do. Honor me.
Hey,
Just to walk with you in your hand though.
Yeah, no, definitely not. No, definitely not. But at the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
time,
can.
I know really me. Yeah, I have to acknowledge the fact that regardless of what you do, I still have the mercies of the Most High make you go reach anywhere you need to go.
Can. So like I'm past the same hope there. You may get persecuted. And the same hope we hold on to this very day.
And don't cut you as well. Precept and mates from here too. The scripture speak about them when the book of Hebrews 11 chapter. It says them of whom the world was not worthy of.
Yep.
You know, and the Most High find it fit to basically be them power.
Right.
You know, so they're really away. You know, ready.
He said, which hope we have as an anchor of the soul, both sure and steadfast, which entered into that within the veil, whither the forerunner is for us entered, even Yahawashi made an high priest forever after the order of Melchizedek. So
Can.
we have a sure consolation, yo.
Yeah, you ever see a ship in fucking stormy water?
Yeah,
And
and
it's a
it have
drop
a
the anchor. And when the anchor drop in, they kind of give it stability.
Yeah, I like that.
that's the hope for we. That's
Right now we in stormy waters.
Yep, exactly. And it about forget even more rockier. So but we're gonna be with anchor. The hope. In YAHAWAH Shem
Yeah, 'cause if I go to precept in John when Yahushua said to Peter, Satan has desired to sift you. And if you look up the word sift, it means internal agitation. You see me? It'll shake you to the point where you break. You see me? So if you have a sure anchor, if you have a steady anchor, no matter how much you get shaken, you're not gonna break your position. It's like as a football, American football. You decide to go hold your ground, and I'm gonna go tackle you and try and knock you off your feet, and you decide to look here, no matter where you come with, you're not knock me off of my feet.
Right.
You see me? You have to have that confidence there. 'Cause really, you see if is there any shadow of doubt in you, say yo, this truth is real, you go crack. Because when the time of Jacob's trouble come, you see me, and you're not sure what you're going to eat. Your youth, if you have youth, I look on your ball for food.
man.
Your woman, I beg you if you go sell out. You see me, like black woman or Job woman. You see me, I beg you if you go sell out. And the flesh I pray upon you. You see me, if you don't have that 100% faith, you see me, you're going to crack. And even the Father now going to send the Holy Spirit for strengthen you.
Yeah, man.
You're crack.
Think, though you're supposed to, and it kind of in my mind, in my mind, no matter where you're there, things go haywire, or shit hit the fan. The angel can carry food, come put them right there at your doorstep.
Yep.
Knock on, you buy it and you put it in see nobody but one big old something of food there at your doorstep.
Right.
So there's so like whole heap of different.
Come on, ravens for
Yeah. And that's how I really, you know what I mean, give me comfort. Concerning the
Brother
times.
Carter's him give the testimony when him got the super, watch it when he got the supermarket.
Yeah.
The angel give him food.
Hey.
That's just one example.
And hey, still like your every single day, the most I show it. You know what I mean? I show you some examples. The thing will go down to 0. But you see, if you don't worry,
Bounce right back.
you bounce right. And you don't know where it come from, but things just pop up. And I tell you, living testimony. Things are good.
The Lord.
Things are go way down.
You never see the righteous forsaken nor sees bread giving bread.
Yeah,
brother.
but
never.
not because, me always say it's not because you can't see our way.
That's the point. The point is you're not supposed to see a way. And there's a faith come in now.
Yeah.
Faith don't come in if you can't. Because Paul tell you, if a man seeth it, why
Yeah,
does he
yeah,
yet
hope.
hope for it?
The right
Faith
over there,
is
sir.
the evidence of things not seen.
Yep.
You see me? So if you can't see it, it is not faith. The most you're going to put you in a situation where you cannot see the way out. A death of faith come in. Faith not come in at other time. You see me? So obviously you're going to be in the most you're going to put you in a situation where you have to go show faith.
Yeah, I have to laugh. Yeah, I tell you. I have to laugh. I see the most I
Bro, what time?
Yo,
I always watch it and mark it.
I met it happens so frequent, brother. I say, how about?
I worry. I say,
Yo.
why me that?
And me reflect, but yeah, worry now. I
You're
feel away.
guilty.
I feel away just to worry, because when you look on it, brother, so like you get to a point like I say, gives me like me I get upset about the situation. But then my mind jump on the children of Israel and the wilderness. I say, yo, it's how easy it is
Brother.
for them. Me see how easy it is for them actually I complain and I make nice. But if you just, just stick to cleave
And
unto
trust
him.
him,
It's give us a
trust
cleave,
him, yeah.
trust him,
Just trust the process.
Yeah, just trust the process.
The scripture, Peter said, casting all your care.
Upon him,
When
yeah.
him can care for you.
Cared for you, yeah.
See,
You have to believe that, right?
see Psalms 124 verse 1. If it had not been the Lord who was on our side, no may Israel say. If it had not been the Lord who was on our side, when men rose up against us, then they had swallowed us up quick. When their wrath was kindled against us, then the waters had overwhelmed us. The stream had gone over our souls. Then the proud water had gone over our souls. Blessed be the Lord, YAHAWAH Shem Yahushai, right, who had not given us as a prey to their teeth. Our soul did escape as a bird out of the snares of the fowlers.
Right. How would the YAHAWAH and Lord, what may I show him the angel them on the mountain them?
I think everybody Elijah, man, and Elisha and them servant.
Yeah. You see me? So even that, brother, you don't know who they're around you, which angels are around you and walk with you to make sure say, yo, you're good. You see me?
Look on Tobias. You know, one angel I roll with him all along in
And he
here.
ain't know. Right. It's the same thing come to my mind when the brother Carter's you see me, give him testimony.
Where's that?
You see me? Him go on supermarket. And you know, you have one person usually working in the meat section. You see me? The person give him a whole heap of meat. I say, yo, just take it. You see me? And he said the next day him go back and ask the person, I said, nobody like that to work here. Like him go and order a little bit and the person give him more and he said, no, I can't afford that. And the person said, don't worry about it. Just take it and feed your family. Yeah. And him go back and say, they said there's nobody like that work here. Nobody knows work here that by that name.
Yeah, so now I'm going to go back. This just
You know that heavy.
I really think for you, brother, trust me. Like the dog give him a big morsel of meat and said, don't worry about it. Go home and feed your family.
Skipper say, yo, Isaiah say, yo, in the ammunition, their bread and some like so, their bread and their water shall be short.
Yeah.
Hey,
The word bread, they also go back to food.
hey, and another one thing, the book of Isaiah, I think it's 41. He say, I will hold thee by thy right hand. I am the Lord. Me tell you, say me I go hold
Who
you.
art thou that thou should be afraid of man?
Brother,
You see
you
me
know,
say that?
I'm always related back to like a parent a child that walk with him parents. You know, brother, me when me used to grow up, once me know say my daddy the right side, my mother the right side, nobody can rush me. Them literally go protect you with them life. You know, and the more side you can't rush him. You see me? And him say, me I go protect you, brother. If the more side is for you, all we have, as YAHAWAH would say, all you have a little faith.
Yeah, finish that one.
So we have to pray for your faith.
Yes, I like you. Finish that one and we close off.
And so the snare is broken and we are escaped. Is that a good point of verse 8? It says, our help is in the name of YAHAWAH Bashimei Oshai who made heaven and earth.
That's right.
Just to add to that, for the scriptures that we bring out to show you how the Lord great and his works cannot be measured. To feed your simple thing.
Yeah, man.
YAHAWAH shall multiply food, brother. Ask me when do you know.
But him say that YAHAWAH say, if the Lord so feed the birds,
Birds.
you see me?
And,
How much more you?
and you know, Skipper say, yo, even the ravens cry out unto him. He say, when the ravens them cry and feed them, like,
Brother,
if we can find, you
We
know.
go a bush one time. You see me? I see one fruitful tree.
Yep,
I say, what is? Bird food.
yeah, man.
And the scripture come to my mind.
Yep.
Them dead, bird dead, which bird say dead? But brother, me can't find nothing for them. It exists, brother.
I appreciate where you put one way, just kind of close up on this.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Alright, Isaiah 41 verse 10, it says, fear no not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee. I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. They shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee shall perish. Thou shalt seek them, and shall not find them, even them that contended with thee. They that war against thee shall be as nothing and a thing of naught. For I, the Lord thy God, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, fear not, I will help thee.
Yep.
Fear not, thou worm Jacob, ye men of Israel, I will help thee, saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. I really and truly, I was shy to talk to them. Redeemer.
As I think one Christy Foot says still, say, oh dear we doubt. You know, oh dear you doubt something like that. The creator of every single thing we look on and say,
Tell us
yo,
you're good.
me, I will take care of you. No man, we can't doubt, man. I pray for your faith, yo.
Yep.
Can't doubt. We witness too much things.
Yeah, man, I'm sure
No.
he gave you so much example.
No, I'm not going to say that in a car, boy. Children of Israel in Egypt. It's so
Yeah, man, that's true.
We have to pray for it, brother.
pretty fleet.
God, there's a chariot over there, brother.
Exactly. That's what I say.
You know what I'm talking?
Alright, so yeah, we're gonna close off now. So hope this this session was edifying, to somebody out there. We want to give our praise, glory and honor to YAHAWAH. And double honors again, to our pastors of GMS, and salutations to the Akim pushing this through. Shalom.
Shalom.